What's up? No, I'll walk down to the market real quick and we'll be able to trying to get dusted here. Grab a couple things, and thankfully some of the advantages of being in a location like this is you can, once you get to know the people, you can get stuff on tab. The way I work out is I'll have my tab paid off, and then if I have to start a new one, I will, but I usually try to avoid them. If I get one, I don't ever add to one. I pay it off before anything. But now I know why I had an officer sitting out here outside my house and all this shit here last night. Yeah, it was tripping me out. I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? What are you doing? I was talking to the market guy, and had learned from him that somebody had stolen a white, I guess it was like a 2013 Mercedes SUV. The last, I won't say the first three digits, but the last digits of the license plate is PBW. Peanut butter and whiskey. So that kind of makes some sense now, because I was telling them about last night what was going on. And get to look at my shoe while I connect this. Whoops. But no, come to find out, that's why they've been sitting out here. And I'm wondering if they're confusing my house with another one, because they know the truck is on a trailer of some sort, or that's what they think, because it was pinged out here. My neighbors. And so, yeah. Really, I mean, if anything, I wouldn't be surprised if they just go up on the mountain up here on the service roads and they find them, or find the vehicle. I mean, I'm not going to have a problem peeking around on some things and just keeping an eye out. But no, all you have to do is go maybe a half mile or so up onto the mountain, and the GPS gets thrown off. So, and the service road's right here, back behind here. So if they pinged it off over here, there's a good chance it's either right here on one of the service roads, just like right here, or at one of the neighbors' houses right here. So, yeah. Now I know why I had Ellie sitting outside my home last night. And I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Let alone shining their flashlights in my house. So it makes sense, you know, and I was talking to the market guy about it, and he was telling me what was going on. I'm like, well, then that's probably why they were sitting outside my place. So, yeah. No. I was able to go get a loaf of bread, some tortillas, and, you know, some sandwich fixings at least. So I had something to eat. I just had a hamburger, a couple steaks, a roast. I realized I have a radio on my tablet. So I had it going for the dogs because I've been using my phone so I can watch TV on my TV. But no, they so yeah, and what makes it weird, sorry, I'm gonna pause it. I'm Air One radio on the tablet. But I'm pretty sure I saw that vehicle go by the house here, like up the road, just a few days ago, which is weird. Like drive by, and I know a market guy was like, you know, I could have swore I saw it leaving. So he's like, I'm not sure, but could be wrong. So we know, just keep an eye on it. It's the kind of community we're in, and so yeah, I gotta keep an eye out. And I was wanting to go for a walk here today, but I know I'm going to be making a trip here soon before this fucking shit sets in. Snow comes back here this afternoon, and then on through tomorrow. Excuse me. So I know he'll be keeping an eye on the place. I know the other neighbors are keeping an eye on the place. Hey, I know that the law enforcement's keeping an eye on my place now, too. So, I mean, even though it's not for the right reasons necessarily, but hey. So, no, just... yeah, I had my head going all over the place last night with that shit. Cause I was like, what the fuck are you doing out here? Because, like, very rarely, other than when you see him drive by, and on the highway, you don't, yeah. The only time you see him or hear him or anything like that is when they're dealing with a fucking car accident or there's something really bad that's going on in the neighborhood. Which is rare, too. But when it does, you know. And so, yeah. No, this time got some Havarti cheese for some turkey and cheese sandwiches. And all he has is some white bread. I usually eat wheat, that type of stuff. Yeah. So I'll at least get a few sandwiches out of it, because some of this stuff, yeah, is usually, when you get it, it's close to date. So basically, you gotta eat it when you got it. I'll have to, yeah. So that's just kind of how it works out here. That's kind of why I wanted to kind of open my own little produce stand type situation and all that. At least got some hamburger stuff to make some sandwiches. At least that's good, at least for the next day or so. The turkey, I'll figure it out. Because I'm just... yeah. I gotta sometimes look at the date a little closer. Cheese I never really worry about. So yeah, unless it was something he's kept frozen, that's fine. But yeah, I'll figure it out when I open it, I guess. Well, you know what? Fuck it. Let's find out. I'll just sit it here, lean against the bread, and between the tortillas. Oops, the tortillas kind of hit the button and backed it out. Hopefully this turkey's good. Smells alright. It doesn't smell bad or anything, so guess I gotta do some homework, but yeah, it's just just a few days past the due date, so some things I do worry about. I know if you keep them frozen even past the due date, they're good, you know, for a week or so. But yeah, I guess I'll find out soon enough. Not sure. It does make me nervous. Regardless, I've got still stuff to be able to make a sandwich and all that. Just, yeah. This winter stuff gets me nervous because I just, yeah. Year after year, just getting stuck here. And pretty much being stuck within the walls almost on a constant. And all that, because it's just, yeah, it becomes too much. And so I kind of dreading it a little bit. Not Pooh Bear. I'm okay.
It's my Pooh Bear. My Poopy Bear.
Ah, Coda.
I miss you.
Where's my girl? I'm okay. Giving hugs. But no, there's at least a sigh of relief right there on that part. It's like if they want to come up and check my shop, they can come check my shop. I'm fine with it. Who want to come look for a Mercedes on my property? You know, go for it. I don't have a trailer and I don't really, yeah. So, but no, I'm gonna make something to munch on real quick. I was able to get dishes done from last night real quick. Trying to minimize the dishes at this point right now before I decide to head north for a couple days. So yeah. No, I slept throughout the night, but I'm still feeling burned out and all that fun stuff. Hi, Gordon. Gordon. Is it Gordon? Where's the Gordon? He's a baby kitty. Yes, he is. Yeah, he's a booger. And he's a lover. He likes giving kisses. Oh, Gordon. Oh, Gordon. The puppy kitty. Oh. So, anyways, I hope you guys have a good day. That was just a quick little update to the interesting little situation I had going on last night. For the couple people that saw that, I went ahead and unlisted that vid here this morning anyways. I was like, nah. But now I know why I've been having law enforcement sitting outside my house, literally watching my house. So, if they want to come check things out, they can. I mean, I'm totally fine with it. But they should probably check the other one. You know, the people that have no problems going to their neighbors' houses and dismantling shit off their ceilings. Otherwise, all they got to do is just go up the road, hang the first right, and just go straight right into the mountain right there. And they'll probably find the Mercedes right up in there somewhere on one of those service roads right there. Because, yeah. That's all they got to do. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good day.